How many athletes were conferred with the Arjuna Award as part of the National Sports Awards for 2024? Correct option is C. 32 athletes. Gregor Johanna Mendel is primarily known as the founder of which field of science? Correct option is B. Genetics. Gregor Mendel is known as the father of genetics, which award was recently given to ISRO's current chairman Dr. V. Narayanan. Right option is C. G.P. Birla Memorial Award. Recently, who became the first Indian woman to win a gold medal in javelin at the 2023 Asian Games? Correct option is A. Anurani. Which process allows the pea plant's tendrils to coil around other plants for support? Correct option is D. Thigmotropism. Who established the Animal Rescue and Rehabilitation Center named Vantara? Right option is C. Anant Ambani. PM Narendra Modi was inaugurated Vantara Animal Rescue Center. In which organelle does the majority of ATP synthesis occur in eukaryotic cells? Right option is C. Mitochondrion. How many MOU were signed to strengthen bilateral cooperation between India and Mongolia in October? Correct option is B. 10 MOU. A unicellular organism reproduces by splitting into two identical daughter cells. What is this type of reproduction called? Correct option is B. Binary fission. Who won the Purple Cap in Indian Premier League 2025? Correct option is A. Prasiddh Krishna. The Purple Cap is awarded to the bowler with the most wickets in a single IPL season. Rusting of iron is an example of. Correct option is C. Corrosion. Who among the following was awarded the Lifetime Arjuna Award in 2025? Right option is C. Murli Kant Rajaram Petkar. What is the unit of electric potential? Correct option is B. Voltage. Which country is the host of Kabaddi World Cup 2025? Correct option is D. England. What are the products of the chemical reaction between sulfuric acid and sodium hydroxide? Correct option is C. Sodium sulfate and water. Which state in India has recently become the first to achieve 100 digital literacy? Right option is B. Kerala. An object falls from a height of 100 meters. How long will it take to reach the ground? Right option is A. 4.5 seconds. Who has recently been appointed as the Director General of Railway Protection Force? Correct option is B. Sonali Mishra. What color layer is typically formed on the surface of copper when it reacts with air over a long period? Correct option is C. Green. Which of the following laws of motion describes why a gun moves backward when a bullet is fired forward? Correct option is C. Newton's third law of motion. In 2025, which football club was awarded the Laureus World Sports Team of the Year? Right option is D. Real Madrid. What are atoms with the same mass number but different atomic numbers called? Right option is B. Isobars. The elements which have the same atomic number but different atomic mass are known as isotopes. The Indian men's hockey team won the Hockey Asia Cup 2025 by defeating which country in the final? Correct option is D. South Korea. Which of the following plants has leaves with buds that can develop into new independent plants? Correct option is B. Bryophyllum. Which state government has declared 2025 as the Year of Urban Development in October? Correct option is A. Gujarat. What is the formula to calculate the gravitational potential energy of an object? Right option is B. U is equal to mgh. who won the 2025 International Booker Prize for a Kannada short story Heartlamp? Right option is B. Banu Mushtaq. If the potential difference across 2 points is 15 volts and a charge of 5 coulombs is moved between them, what is the work done? Correct option is C. 75 joules. Who won the men's 2025 Kabaddi World Cup by defeating England in the final? Correct option is D. India. The second equation of motion shows the relationship between position and. Correct option is B. Time. In which year was a Manipur Appropriation Bill passed by Parliament? Correct option is C. In 2025. Kala-Azar disease is caused by which type of organism? Right option is D. Protozoa. Which of the following laws is not related to gases? Correct option is D. Ohm's law. Which of the following statements best explains why an object weighs less on the moon than on Earth? Correct option is C. The moon's gravitational pull is weaker than Earth's. Which country was recently recognized as country champion by the World Bank at the Land Conference 2025 for its pioneering digital land reform initiatives? Right option is A. India. A cheetah starts from rest and accelerates at 2 meters per square second for 10 seconds. What is its final velocity? Correct option is A. 20 meters per second. Why does everything not enter the cell in an uncontrolled manner? Correct option is C. The cell membrane is selectively permeable. What was the theme of World Environment Day 2025, celebrated on 5th June? Right option is D. Beat plastic pollution. Where is the cell wall located in relation to the plasma membrane? Correct option is B. On the outside of the plasma membrane. If the length of a wire is doubled and its cross-sectional area is reduced to half, what will be the effect on its resistance? Correct option is C. The resistance becomes 4 times its original value. Which of the following was the third Indian state to be declared fully literate under the Ullas scheme? Correct option is C. Tripura. Which country did India defeat in the final of the 2025 Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup? Correct option is A. South Africa. In which year was the 91st Amendment of the Indian Constitution made, which primarily limited the size of the Council of Ministers? Correct option is C. 2003. Who among the following honoured with the Major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna Award 2025 on 17 January? Correct option is E. All of the above: Manu Bhakar, D. Gukesh, Harmanpreet Singh and Praveen Kumar. On 30th June, in which district of Telangana did a chemical factory incident occur? Correct option is B. Sangareddy district. Who is the author of the book Test Cricket, A History? Correct option is C. Tim Wigmore. Where has the India-USA Joint Military Exercise Yuddh Abhyas 2025 held recently? Correct option is A. Alaska. According to Article 75 of the Constitution of India, who administers the oath of office and secrecy to the Prime Minister and other Union Ministers? Correct option is B. The President of India. When excess nutrients such as nitrogen and phosphorus are added to water containing algae, which process mainly occurs? Correct option is C. Eutrophication. When naphthalene burns in the air, what color is the flame it produces? Correct option is C. Bright yellow. Which city of Maharashtra has emerged as a model for sanitary and biomedical waste management? Correct option is D. Karad. In which sport were the maximum Arjuna Awards 2024 given? Correct option is A. Para-athletics. The statement that maternity leave is available for a third child was made by which court? Correct option is D, the Supreme Court of India. In India, weather forecasts are mainly prepared by which organization? Correct option is C, India Meteorological Department. What is the time period of a wave having a frequency of 50 Hz? Correct option is C, 0.02 second. Which award is given to young writers in India for their literary work in the 22 scheduled languages as well as English and Rajasthani? Correct option is B, Sahitya Akademi Yuva Puraskar. Which tissue in plants is mainly responsible for photosynthesis? Correct option is D, parenchyma. When zinc metal is added to a copper sulfate solution, what happens to the color of the solution? Correct option is B, it turns. Studies using NASA satellite data have shown that emissions of which pollutant are significantly affecting Himalayan snow? Correct option is A, black carbon. Which of the following does not contain oxygen? Correct option is D, alkane. Which award did Vantika Agrawal and D. Gukesh receive at the National Sports Awards 2024? Correct option is B, Arjuna Award. Which of the following is not a non-contact force? Correct option is B, muscular force. Which phenomenon makes the sun appear visible about 2 minutes before actual sunrise? Correct option is C, atmospheric refraction. Who recently won the men's singles title at the US Open 2025? Correct option is C, Carlos Alcaraz. Which disease is caused by a deficiency of vitamin B3 and is also known as Forde syndrome? Correct option is D, pellagra. Who was one of the prominent leaders of the coal uprising of 1831-32? Correct option is A, Buddhu Bhagat. What comes in the middle of the reactivity series? Correct option is C, iron. What happens when naphthalene is exposed to air? Correct option is B, sublimation occurs. Which organ is the primary site affected by asthma? Correct option is C, lungs. What is the formula of Ohm's law? Correct option is A, V equal to IR. The dimensional formula M1L2T-3 represents which of the following physical quantities? Correct option is B, power. Which is the tributary of Yamuna river? Correct option is C, Chambal. Which part was added to the Constitution related to the 74th Constitutional Amendment? Correct option is C, Part 9. What was the theme for the 2025 International Day of Yoga? Correct option is B, Yoga for One Earth, One Health.